writes the first chapter. Every encounter in life has its own meaning. There are relationships that pass by like a breeze, but there are also people who, just one glance at each other, are deeply engraved in the mind. The first meeting between Xukai and Tan Songyun is a special opening chapter of a relationship that makes the whole quiz curious. They came together in the project As Beautiful as You, a romantic, gentle, emotional film like the personalities of the two characters. But contrary to many people's expectations, the first meeting was not smooth. Xukai, who is familiar with the image of a mischievous person, suddenly became pensive, even a bit awkward in front of his new co-star. Outsiders probably did not expect that the guy would be so nervous. Then, in the midst of that somewhat tense atmosphere, a burst of laughter broke out. Tan Songyun, with her friendly nature, took the initiative to joke, lightly teasing Xuakai's serious appearance. That sentence was like a ray of sunshine shining through the gloomy sky. From then on, the awkwardness disappeared, replaced by laughter, sympathetic eyes, and an invisible bond began to form between them. When the camera turned off, the feelings remained. Not every couple can maintain their intimacy when leaving the spotlight, but for Xukai and Tan Songyun, the miracle lies in the fact that they don't need a camera to act as close friends, because that bond has been ingrained in their every breath. The backstage of As Beautiful as You became a place to witness countless lovely, everyday moments between the two. The careless teasing, the endless laughter, and even the times they sat next to each other eating instant noodles in the cold late at night. Every gesture was so natural that it made people believe that they had known each other for a long time, like two halves of the same sky. An assistant once recounted that there was a time when Xukai read his lines very seriously in the hope of making a strong impression. But Tan Songyun laughed. Is it a TV series or a stage play? That sentence made the whole set burst into laughter, and Xukai blushed, but he wasn't angry, because deep in his eyes, everyone could see the sincere joy he had for his co-star. Moments of acting but not acting. In the world of actors, sometimes people have to learn to laugh when their hearts don't want to laugh, to love even when they have no feelings. But with Xukai and Tan Songyun, it seems like there's no need to try. Their feelings on screen are not forced, it's soft like water, genuine like the morning sun. Kissing on the forehead, a seemingly simple action, but it made the whole social network shake. Xukai suddenly did it without warning. Tan Songyun was startled. Her eyes were confused. Then she smiled. All were real emotions. No need for dialogue. No need for romantic music. Just that gentle gesture was enough to touch the hearts of viewers. Or the scene where she swung a book at him, not in the script. Xukai overreacted, falling back as if he had just been struck by lightning. The whole crew burst into laughter. And the director decided to keep that scene because no one could act so naturally without really having close feelings. Behind-the-scenes secrets that only insiders can understand. Every couple has little things that only they can understand. For Xukai and Tan Songyun, it was a special handshake, not love, not a promise, but a quiet ritual to overcome the pressure on set together. Before each tense scene, the two would quietly touch each other's hands in a special way. Quick, neat, and filled with trust. A production manager said, "It seems like they have their own world. We just stand there and watch and feel that energy spread throughout the whole crew." Fans discovered the ritual in a behind-the-scenes video and immediately turned it into a symbol of harmony. In the noisy showbiz world, where many things are just a cover, that simple bond is the most touching. In real life, they are still important people in each other's eyes. The project ended, the set closed, but the miraculous thing is that their relationship did not end. They still quietly appeared in each other's lives, without fanfare, without needing a camera to record, but always at the right time. Always quietly. Xukai once appeared unexpectedly at a private screening of Tan Songyun's new movie. He did not sit in the front row, did not attract attention, just quietly watched the screen, where she was, the friend who had accompanied him throughout the long days. Tan Songyun once admitted, "We don't need to see each other often, but whenever we need each other, just a text message and we will be there." As for Xukai, half jokingly, half seriously, he shared in an interview, "She still teases me a lot, but thinking back, if one day she doesn't bother me anymore, I'll be very sad." A seemingly careless statement, but it makes millions of hearts flutter, because the most sincere concern sometimes does not lie in flowery words, but in a silent, unconstrained, nameless presence, but is as steadfast as destiny when friendship crosses the thin line. Many times netizens have wondered, is it friendship between them or something deeper? The quiet actions, the warm looks, the unbelievable coincidences, all have raised an unanswered question. Is there a love that is quietly growing under the guise of friendship? When Tan Songyun had a new project with another actor, people saw Xukai coincidentally post a status on Weibo. There are things that will always exist, even if the world changes. Not only fans, but even crew members also noticed the unusual look in his eyes. A backstage assistant once shared, even when there was no scene, he still hung around Songyun, as if just being near was enough. And then there was the viral kissing scene in the movie, where Xukai had to reshoot many times because he couldn't keep calm. He smiled awkwardly, and she teased him lightly. How about we slow it down so you can prepare yourself mentally? A moment that was both funny and adorable, but enough to make someone believe that when the heart is truly moved, even the most talented actor would find it hard to hide it. A relationship that doesn't need a name, just sincerity. In a world where everything is easily labeled, the friendship between Xukai and Tan Songyun moves people because it doesn't need a clear name. It's not love, nor just friendship. It's a special bond, beyond the usual framework. They don't often show off photos together, don't post sentimental statuses. But when needed, Xukai still puts a coat on Tan Songyun in the cold night. Or she quietly waits for him after the recording session. Without words, their eyes are enough to make everyone believe. Between them is something very beautiful, the kind of feeling that makes others admire more than words of love. On social media, fans share behind-the-scenes videos, silent glances, and laughs together, then leave emotional comments. Just looking at each other like that is enough to make me believe in love. When the screen can't contain a real relationship, As Beautiful as You may have ended, but Xukai and Tan Songyun are still writing another film, without a script, without a director. Just the true hearts of two people who care and accompany each other. Among countless on-screen couples, they are not the loudest. But perhaps it is that silence that makes fans trust the most. Because they don't need to prove, don't need to show off. They just need to be together, in their own way. People often say, love doesn't need to be public, it just needs to be sincere. And if that's what Xukai and Tan Songyun have, then perhaps they are the most beautiful couple. No need to confirm, but still make millions of people follow, hope and believe.